Hi everyone, so today is the day that we find out the gender of our baby. I've just got ready for work. I am only going to work for 2 hours today and then I have to leave to go over to the hospital. So time is sort of going really slowly. I keep watching the clock, just sort of willing time to go. Our appointment is at 4:10, so not too long to go. It's now just gone 12:30. And I'm so nervous. I've been so nervous and anxious all day today, and I honestly don't know why. I just feel like it's a really big moment because some people wait until the end of their pregnancy to obviously find out what they're having. But I guess when you find out the gender of your baby, you can sort of start to build up their personality and their wardrobe, and you can get the name ready and stuff like that. So it's just really exciting. So I'm not too sure what I will and won't film, whether I'll actually remember in the moment, but I'm going to hopefully try and get a few little clips for you all, and put a video together somehow. Roo, come here. What do you want? Do you want a brother or a sister? Hey? What do you want? Are you beautiful? Yes. Good girl. How do you feel?
Sad.
You can't say that.
I can say what I want.
Neil?
What?
Are you pleased with the outcome?
Yes. I don't like you recording. I'm not being part of this.
You're not going to be a part of our pregnancy journey. Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be doing my gender reveal for you all. It's a very exciting time. I just want to apologise if you can hear my neighbours mowing their grass. I chose the worst time to film. It's like the hottest day of the year today, and being 21 weeks pregnant in the heat with no fan, it's not okay. So this is why this is a mess, everything's just a mess really. I've been thinking of quite a few ways as to sort of how to do this video for you guys, and I just think the best way to do it is just to sort of sit down and talk to you about like our experiences and what we sort of went through. Okay, so we had our scan at 4:10. So we had to leave work about an hour sort of beforehand, so we had enough time to get changed and sort of head over to the hospital and sort of check in. So we got to the hospital and we waited for our names to be called, or for my name to be called, and it finally got called. They were running behind, but that's just sort of the way the hospital is, and it wasn't an issue. So we went into the room, we followed the lady, and there was 2 midwives in there, which I didn't know there was going to be. One of them was the woman like that does like the machine and like puts the jelly on you and all of that sort of stuff, and then the other woman's at a computer, and she just sort of takes notes from what the other lady's telling her about the baby. Yeah, so I didn't realise that, but they were both lovely. I also want to quickly state, if I get out of breath, I do apologise. I know it's really annoying, I find it annoying, but I can't help it. So yeah, they asked me to obviously lift my top up and pull my jeans down and stuff, and I get really uncomfortable in that sort of situation because I've got stretch marks everywhere. I know they see it all the time, but I was just like, oh, don't really like doing it, but obviously I did. She put the jelly on my tummy, and then she sort of started putting the, I don't know what it's called, I want to say it's a Doppler, but I'm not too sure. But that really hurts. Like, they dig deep with that thing, and that's not pleasant. And for them to do like a deep scan for like half an hour with them like prodding into my stomach, it wasn't enjoyable, but it was enjoyable like seeing the baby on the screen. So when she put the thing on my stomach, she like moved like the camera angle. I know it's not a camera, but I don't know what it is. And I instantly saw legs, and I was like, I think I know what gender that is. Neil had no clue. And yeah, so she quickly moved it, and she started like from the head down and worked her way. And it was just amazing to see from our 12-week scan to our 20-week scan how much the baby had grown. It was just, I can't explain like the feeling like of you like seeing the image of your baby on the screen, because you're like, oh my god, like everything's fine, like baby's growing fine, and like I'm doing everything that I can, and it's just a huge weight lifted off your shoulders, and I can't explain the feeling that you get of being like, that's our child. It's just a really emotional day. So yeah, she started from the head down, and she sort of showed us the brain, and she showed us like all the different sections, and then she worked her way down and like showed us the eyes and the lip, because they have to do like an in-depth sort of look at the lip to make sure the baby doesn't have a cleft palate. And then she went down and showed like the heart, and you could see like the baby's heart beating away. There was a bit of a scare about the heart, because she took a long time to make sure that everything was okay with the heart. Baby was lying in funny positions, so I had to like lie to one side and had to roll to the other. And when I fell pregnant, I was actually taking tablets that you're not supposed to take whilst you're pregnant. So there was always like a caution, and they've always said there may be an issue with the baby's heart, but scans have showed that everything's fine. So that was a little bit nervy, but everything was fine. So she showed us the stomach, the kidneys. I want to say they showed us the bladder. I might be wrong, but I think she did. And then she changed like the camera angle, and she showed us like the baby's spine, which was really cool. And then she went down and like showed us the legs and the shin, and baby's fists were going like this, and like you could see feet and stuff. It's so hard not to refer to the baby as he or she, because obviously I haven't told you guys yet. But yeah, it was just such a good like experience, and I can't explain it. Like I don't know, I just think it like makes us stronger as a couple. Like as soon as baby was on the screen, like Neil was like touching my hair and like rubbing my head, and like I don't know, it was just such an amazing, surreal experience to think that something that's going to change our lives in like less than 6 months is like inside me sort of thing. It was just, I don't know, I know I keep saying, oh my god, it was amazing, but it was. Like, obviously it got to like the last part, they'd done all the checks and it took forever, which it was still amazing. I'm not saying that word anymore. It was still great seeing baby on screen, and then she sort of said, okay, so you do want to find out the gender, and we were like, yeah. And she got the position, and I just knew from when I first saw baby on the screen to then when she was like looking around, I was like, I know what that is, and we're having a baby girl. It wasn't what I thought I was having at all. I honestly thought I was having a boy. I remember I woke up around about 16 weeks pregnant one morning, and I was like, I'm having a boy. And then everyone else thought I was having a girl, and then that made me sort of double think, and I was like, no, I'm definitely having a boy. And then when they said you're having a girl, you just don't know what to say. I was just sort of sat there and I was like, okay. And I don't know, like, are you supposed to cry? Are you supposed to be like, yay? Like, I don't really know how to react. So I sort of turned to Neil and I was like, we're having a little princess. And then sort of that was it, sort of took all the jelly off. Wasn't nice. They got it all over the band of like my maternity jeans. That wasn't pleasant. And yeah, so that was the end of the scan. We asked for scan pictures and we sort of went into the corridor, and as soon as we left the little the room, Neil was like, I really wanted a boy, and I was like, Neil, you can't say that. But we had to walk to go to a change machine to get pound coins for the pictures. Didn't realise that they don't take like £10 notes. So that was really irritating. So we took a little walk and we were sort of talking about how our life is going to be with a little girl. And yeah, we just sort of spoke about it, and I think as soon as we started talking about it, I was like, I couldn't imagine it any other way. And it's really weird because every single morning I'd wake up and I'd be like, I want a girl or I want a boy, and I kept changing my mind. And now I know that we are having a little girl, I couldn't be happier. It just works, it just fits. So Neil's going to be in a house of 3 girls, me, baby and the cat. Yeah, it was just a really great experience. After the hospital we went and we told my mum. My mum thought I was having a boy. And she was really shocked when I told her that she's going to have a granddaughter. And all of our family and everyone was really pleased for us. And yeah, that is basically our day, and that is how we found out the gender of our baby. We had our boy's name sorted, so when they told us we were having a girl, we were like, oh, what are we going to do about names? Because I feel like girls' names are a lot harder than boys' names. We want a traditional name, and we found that boys' traditional names were a lot easier than girls. So we're still trying to face that battle and find a good name. It's a huge, well, I can't even explain how big of a decision that is, because that name stays with baby for life. So it has to be a good name. So that basically wraps up the video. We had a lovely day, and it's just really exciting sort of going out and sort of seeing little clothes and stuff, and like seeing like parents now with their little girl, and I'm like, oh, that's going to be us like in a couple of months. Like, it's just really exciting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any name suggestions, leave them below. We're always open to ideas. I'm going to be filming some baby hauls coming up shortly, so keep a lookout for those, and I shall see you all in my next video. Bye!